Hey everybody, Chris Duncan here at Total Freedom TV, and today is chapter 7 of how to be a highly paid international speaker. As you guys know, just recently I traveled around Asia, I traveled around Australia, New Zealand, and now I'm here in LA, and in fact I'm in Long Beach today shooting this video for you on a Friday morning. Chapter 7 is all about how to put together the one thing you need, and the one thing you need is a high converting presentation. See, a lot of people have presentations, but they don't understand what it is they need to do to have a presentation that actually gets people to buy. So in this video, I'm going to take you through the exact 7 steps that you need to have a high converting presentation that gets people to fall in love with you, understand your message, and also take action. So let me share those 7 steps. But before I do, let me share with you what it is that you need to be doing while you're presenting. It doesn't matter if it's on a video like this, on a webinar, or live to an audience of 5, 10, 500, 1,000, 5,000 people. I mean, in the last few years, I've spoken to tens of thousands of people. It doesn't matter. There's only 2 things that they must have. Number 1 is they must have clarity. They must have clarity on who you are, why you're the best for them. They must have clarity on their problem. They must have clarity on what they should do next, and then clarity on what the best product is that they should buy. Then they must also get the emotion. The emotion they must have is certainty, hope, excitement, making a good decision, and they must get this real good feeling of trust. So really, all it is that I need you to think about when you're doing a presentation is emotional clarity. That's it, emotional clarity. So I'm going to share the 7 steps on how you can get emotional clarity, and I want you to imagine that when a person's sitting in your audience, they're already sitting there, they want to buy something from you, they want their life to be changed. Your job is to explain it in the clearest way, remove all obstacles so they can take action. So the 7 S's of a high converting presentation, I hope you're ready for it. The first S is the setup. Now you must set a person up. You must hook them to the end. You must share what's coming up in your video, in your webinar, or in your presentation. Setup. You must share your pre-frames and help them to start to love you. The next thing is your story. It is so important that once you do the setup, that you then share your story so that you have credibility. In your story, you must hit on points about how you're just like the audience. You must help them get past objections. You must share your story. By the way, stories sell. Stories sell. Your story must share with them where they are, where you are now, which is where they want to be, how your product has helped or changed your life and how it will change theirs, and the steps that you're going to lay out. So that's the second step, is creating and crafting a great story. If you can share a good story, and if you can really help people to understand it, this is one of the biggest things that I share with people at the 4-day, 4-night training in Bali, is that you must have a story that connects the audience to where they are, where they're going, and how to get there. After you do the story, the next thing you must do is you must share the struggle. Now, this is the 3rd step. Setup, story, now struggle. See, most of us don't want to share all the bad things, but you must share the struggle, and I'll tell you why. If you go to a doctor's office, the one thing that you want is to be told your problem and then be told what to do next. That is the easiest way for you to understand how your presentation is. You must feel certain, you must know what the problem is and what is next, and that's what a doctor does for you. So in the struggle, here's what you've got to understand, is 30% of your audience aren't going to clearly know what their problem is. They're just going to feel frustrated or confused. So actually teaching them the problem and what's actually going on is massively beneficial. But those of us who have already solved the problem, and if you're doing a presentation you would have solved a problem, you'll likely skip this because you've forgotten it. It's very important to share the struggle, and I want to get you to get this. You must share their frustrations, which is their present day struggle. You must share their fears, which is their future struggle, their future pain. You must also share how they don't have what they want, which is their present day things that they need to go and obtain. And you must also share their aspirations and how they're not that yet, which is their future. So there's these 2 things, present, future, pleasure, pain. That is the struggle. You must set this up properly. So that is the 3rd thing. The 4th thing is you step and seed. You give them the logical steps of the way out of the problem, and you seed your offer. So as you're talking, you obviously can't, you cannot, right now I'm going to give you the 7 steps, but everyone understands that watching this video, this is going to be a brief overview of how to have a highly profitable presentation. I mean, how could I get all 10 years of experience and give it to you in one video. I'm going to do my very best. This is the thing we've got to understand, is that when we're doing our videos, our presentations, our job is to give someone clarity on their problem and what to do. So you step and you seed, you step and you seed, you step and you seed. Here's what you've got to know, okay? You must know that if you don't have a well-crafted converting presentation, you're going to turn up to audiences and turn up to an events, and you're not going to have the sales work out the way you want them to have work out, because you're not going to know what's going to go right or wrong. Here's what a big problem people have, is they do one presentation that works, then they change it and do it again, and they never know what works. This is a huge problem. Anyway, step 4 is to step and seed. Step and seed. The next step is after that, so that's step 5 now, is you must share your system. So after you've told them clearly what the steps are they need to take, you must share how your system or your product is actually going to help them get there faster. Write this down. Your product needs to help them get the result faster, save time. It needs to save them money, and it needs to save them emotion. Time, money, emotion. Those are the 3 things that you must show. One of the biggest points of sharing your product is you must share the ROI, the return on investment. No one spends money unless they can see how it's going to get them something back, how it's going to save them emotion, how it's going to save them time, or how it's going to make or save them money. I mean, that's all that we really care about. After you go through that, step number 6 is sale. Everybody loves a sale. Everybody. You must go on sale. One of the best things about being a presenter is that you're speaking to an audience, meaning you can do a bulk discount. You can do a bulk discount because you do one presentation to everybody. Always go on sale. Write this down. Always have bonuses that take none of your time, that are equal to the value of what you're asking for. Have people buy the program because they want the bonuses. Bonuses are so important. Make sure you go on sale. There's a really great thing that I teach, and I show all of my people how to, when they're building their high profit presentation, their high converting presentation, is I show them how to do a drop sell. I show them how to stack the value and how to make it a no-brainer offer. Once you make the offer and you go on sale and you get people to buy, the last step is stick. There's no point just selling and leaving. There's no point. In fact, after you ask someone to buy something, you must then get them to stick so they don't get buyer's remorse or feel uncomfortable. You want them to have this one feeling at the end. Write this down. They need to feel as though they made a great decision, that you're the right person and trust you. So never, ever, 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 ever end a presentation by selling. Do the sale, ask people to buy, bring them all back, and at least 10% of the time you've taken before that must do what I call dessert. Dessert is all about the stick. Dessert is about going, you know what, I'm not leaving. Because there's going to be some people who don't buy as well. Some of them need to hear what you put in your stick, in your dessert, that get them to buy. Here's what you put in the stick. Number 1, you get them the get started bonuses. Always have something for them to start with straight away, whether it's a welcome pack, whether it's a questionnaire, whether it's, you know, a booking a first call, and give away something amazing, an amazing piece of content right at the end. Now, those are the 7 steps: setup, story, struggle, step and seed, system or product, go on sale, and then stick. 7 steps to having a high converting presentation. Now, over the last decade, this has been all I've really cared about. It's been all I've been wanting to do, is to be able to build presentations. Here's why. If you've been watching all the chapters, this is the last chapter, is when you do presentations, do them well, you can make money online or offline, video, webinar, group presentations. You can reach more people. There's nothing better, there's nothing better if you want to reach a lot of people than doing video, than doing webinars and group trainings. You only got so much time on this planet. If you want to reach more people, you're going to have to find a way to get your message out there. Speaking and presentations is it. Whether it's on video or whatever. Next is if you want to make a big income. I mean, seriously, if you're going to do one-to-one presentations or rely on a website, you're only going to be able to make a small amount of money. You need a great video. You need a great webinar. You need great group presentations. You need to be able to show up one-on-one as a person that's just able to do it, able to convince, able to connect. And lastly, it's going to give you independence. I mean, look where I am, shooting this video for you on this amazing beach. I've got webinars right now online that are making me money while I sleep. I can fly into any country, have people there turn up, and I can send them to some amazing products and programs of mine that they purchase. And it's only because of one skill: presentations, having high converting, highly profitable presentations. Here's what I've got to ask you. Would you like to be a highly profitable presenter? Would you like to travel the world, do what matters most to you? Or then there's a link here. It's not for everybody. There's only a few spots left. In fact, as I shoot this, I think we've only got 8 or 9 spots left. It's 4 days and 5 nights in Bali, all accommodation paid with me. Bali, Indonesia. What you're going to learn day 1, we're going to go through all of the mindset, how to hold a room, how to use your body, how to get momentum using your own energy systems and get out of your head and into your heart when you're presenting. Day 2, we're going to go through stories, metaphors, and how to teach and engage effectively. Day 3, we're going to show you how to pitch and sell, and you're going to craft your whole presentation, your webinar, your videos, and your full 90-minute presentation. Day 4, we're going to shoot the video, we're going to build you your website, we're going to show you how to fill your event, get everything done, all ready to go. We're going to actually set the date, and you're going to launch January. You're going to go big, you're going to build your business, and you're going to make a massive, massive, massive difference. Because here's the thing that I know. If you have a great high converting presentation and you turn up with a $3,000 or $1,000 product, if there's 10 people in the room, 2 are going to buy every single time, as long as you do what I say, every single time. So the ROI is absolutely amazing. I mean, if you just do 1 presentation a month and you have 20 people there and you have a $1,000 product, you're going to make $4,000 a month for 90 minutes. Then if you record it, put it on a webinar, it's going to run without you. That's huge. I mean, look, let's just say you only have a $500 product. Well, that's $2,000. What if you did it every weekend? Well, there's an $8,000 a week, $8,000 a month. It's absolutely amazing. I want you to know this. You've been watching these videos. You've been watching me. You know you want to be a presenter. Go check out this link. There's amazing payment options available. Come to Bali. Spend some time. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. Live with total freedom. Free your mind, free your time, free your life. Step up, become a speaker. Do what matters most to you. Absolutely smash it. I'll see you there.